All right. You already know what it is. Let's get right. Let's get right. Nice little show for y'all tonight. Let me go ahead and get that intro we all love playing. I love spitting my song. I just haven't really had time to, you know, put any more into it. I'm gonna go real quick and get the podcast song jumping, get it going the right way. Taibu Muad'Dib here. A little bit late tonight, but still want to give you. I was supposed to jump on last night. I couldn't find a spot with Wi-Fi. Had to make the meeting. It's a blank mission, but yeah, let's get it right. All right. All right, here we go. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker. Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthplace. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your paper, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in. Taibu Muad'Dib, here we go. I've been giving you the game one way or another.
just trying to make sure that everybody is getting an opportunity to jump in, tap in, log in. You know what it is. Making sure that you can represent when you want to, when you feel you need to. I just, when I say I'm doing something for the fellas or I'm doing something, you know, for somebody, I'm really going to do it. So I'm over here right now. This is the challenges and the things that men have to deal with, part one, right? And so I call it part one because ladies, I don't think that y'all really know what we as men go through. Uh, you look at the movie Menace to Society, and the man says that, especially African men, that we're being hunted, that the hunt is on and we're to prey. He said that was in a movie back in the 90s, and here we are, massive worldwide protests over the deaths of African men. I think one of the most egregious deaths, really, uh, outside of George Floyd and how we all saw that go down, was Philando Castile. And I'll tell you why. Philando Castile was a licensed legal gun carrying individual. His only mistake was looking like Chief Keef. Future. His only mistake was looking hip hop. If you look at Philando Castile in that video, the man had dreads. He was dark skinned. He looked like everybody on record saying they'll kill the police and I'll smoke a police officer. He looked like all of them. That was his. I believe truly to my heart, if he was clean shaven like I am, if he understood more, not just about being a law-abiding citizen, a legal gun carrier, but if he understood policing more, if he understood more about law enforcement, and like Rock said in that movie, we are being hunted by them, he would still be alive because he would have handled himself a lot differently. When the police pull you over, you don't wait till they get up to the car to disarm yourself. You don't even talk about that. Ask the officer what's going on, ask him what the problem is, talk to him. If they're going to ask you to get out the car, that's the time to tell them that you're armed. Before it goes to even getting out the car, you're supposed to ask them, can I talk to my attorney first? Everybody that's my color, listen to me. When a law enforcement officer gets up on you, presses up on you, you're supposed to say, hey, look, am I under arrest? Can I call my attorney? Can I call my lawyer? He has a retainer, and I'm telling you, he's going to answer the phone. I just want to know what I'm doing wrong, officer, so I can explain it to him so he can meet us down at the station, at the county, wherever. The assumption is that you don't have a right mind about the judicial system, so they can do whatever they want and tell your people whatever they want afterwards. All right? So I'm telling you right now, if you want to know more about how to deal with law enforcement when you're dealing when they approach you, go ahead and hop off into the coaching program. I'll put the link in the description when the show is over. If you don't know how, you know what I'm saying, let's go. So the challenges that men face, part one. This is a real podcast right now. I'm giving it to y'all because you guys have been following me. You've been doing your thing. You've been representing the whole nine. So I'm trying my best right now to wake you guys up. All right. This is real. The challenges we face as men, that's what we're discussing. I want all of you to really to rock with me tonight because we need our men. We need our men in our homes. We need our men in our communities. We need our men being leaders. We need our men. And women, this is why you should be supporting us, why you should be our peace, why you should be dealing with things, in a different manner. I'm not saying that you should give us a pass, but I'm saying if you meet a man and you feel like you need to build him, really, like if you feel like you need to build him, then you have to consider what that person was missing. If you look at this person like, oh, okay, I can work with him. All I need to do is build him. All I need to do is do this and do that. That's the wrong approach. The wrong approach, the challenges that we face as men, is the wrong approach, women, to come like, okay, I need to build this man. No. If you love that man and you feel like, okay, you can lead him through situations and see how he reacts, that's the best way for you to know if he can be that leader in your life, you, your kids, whatever the case may be. But don't try to build a man. That's if his mom didn't do it, if his dad wasn't there and his dad didn't do it, that's what shouldn't be what you should. It's not your responsibility. The challenges that we face as men, it's just not your responsibility to try to take that on, ladies. It's not. This is me trying to keep it all the way hot with you guys. Fellas, don't get with these ladies and be like, oh, okay, she got my back. It's not like that. Because that can be too easily taken for granted. And it generally usually is. I don't know how many women I've had on my show, like, oh yeah, so and so, this and this and that person did this and that, and then I didn't get nothing in return. That's because it was not your responsibility. He's going to use you if he sees you trying to build him. He is. It's just not your responsibility. Okay? Let me be clear about this. It's not wrong to be in a man's corner and to, try to get him involved in, certain activities where you can see, is this the right man for you? But build him, never. Never. Now, the challenges we face as men, it starts in the community. Let's look at how the challenges that we face as men affect our lives. We'll start out, with young men. What challenges do young men face as they become men? What challenges do we face as young men? I just kind of want to know. Do we face the kind of challenges where we have to make decisions about right or wrong? Do we have to make decisions about sex, drugs, and rock and roll? What kind of decisions do we have to make? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. What kind of decisions do we have to make? Young men have to deal with their hormones, starting to look at women, young girls. Like when you between 15 and 18, there's cougars, I'm talking about, they pounce on you, especially if they see you don't really got much. And this is a phenomenon that happens. And so when you're a young man and grown women are attracted to you and they're putting it in your life, you become a grown man that feels like it's okay to holler at you between 15 and 18, 15 and 19. That's just how it happens. That's how it is. I mean, in your mind, you see nothing wrong with it. Nobody said anything to you when you took that lady to the prom and she was 25 years old. So, you know, we judging folks and we saying all this and all that, but at the end of the day, we're not looking at how that person was raised and what challenges they faced and how they overcame them or didn't. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying this is how it ends up happening. You look behind the scenes at the R. Kelly situation, it doesn't make it right. But I'm saying when you're touched on by adults at a young age, you feel like, you know, that's not the wrong thing to do because other adults knew. If you never saw someone smoke, you'd have no fascination for it, no connection to it whatsoever. I was given a cigarette when I was young. I hit it one time. I didn't like it. I didn't do it no more for a long time. It never really became my thing. It's just like, okay, what do I do now? How do I deal with it now? And so my problem with how judgmental we become is men face challenges. Now, generally speaking, on some issues, I am the kind of person where it's like, all right, I have to you know, get supporting material. This is a conversation I don't need support material for. I'm giving it to y'all on the raw. Ladies, parents of young men, if you don't know the challenges young men face, let me tell you. Young men are afraid. And they insulate themselves in a lot of things that they don't need. They insulate themselves with a lot of things that are bad for them because they're afraid. And you say, why, Taibu Muad'Dib? Why are they afraid? They're afraid because they know growing up is coming. Why not hang with people or listen to people that aren't going anywhere? Because even if they do want to go somewhere, they don't know how. And they lash out at you because you didn't give them any skills. You didn't teach them anything. You didn't teach them how. You didn't teach them how. You didn't give them any guidance. You didn't hold them accountable. So young men are afraid because they know growing up is coming, but they don't know how to get started. That felt so good. But they don't know how to get started. Don't know how to get started. All right. I've seen a lot of mischaracterizations of young men. I want to do a series of sagging the pants, right? Outside of using the NIGGA word, sagging the pants is the most slave mentality-ish thing you can do. Wearing nice clothes as if they don't fit. Acting like a slave. Now, if you look at the word underwear, why would people want to see or show their underwear? I want y'all to think about that, especially you young men. Why would someone want to see or show their underwear? I'm just asking. Somebody help me out with that. Gotta giggle at that one. Why would someone want to show or see another? It's just it boggles the mind. You know, boggles the mind. All I'm doing is just shooting out the link to people. But I'm waiting for y'all to get active with me though, because y'all know I'm keeping it real. Young men are scared. They're scared. They are scared. Why are they scared? Because growing up is coming. Okay? Growing up is coming. You're going to have to be in a situation where you're growing up and they're coming of age. And they know that they have to man up without being taught how to be a man. These are the challenges that men face. So when they talk back to you, they're lashing out because they're like, growing up is coming and you didn't prepare me for it. So leave me alone. Let me be a kid a little while longer. It's your fault I'm in this situation, not mine. It's your fault. Are they right? And this is why my program favors the people that have grown up without a father. Because they're unprepared for what's coming next. They're going to face a lot of challenges and they're going to fail and they're not going to know why it's so tough for them to succeed in life. What's missing? How come I can't socialize properly? How come I get so upset? How come I'm so aggravated or irritated? How come? Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Cheers. Woo. Texas has seen some very violent moments lately. People getting gunned down. And these active shooters have been men. Where are the dads? Where are the fathers at? I can't tell my dad, man, I just got pissed off, dad, so I just shot everybody in the mall. I can't say that. I have a good relationship with my dad now. It's been tough to keep it good, but I've maintained a good relationship with him because when he's gone, y'all. And that's a challenge that young men face too. Their dad's not in the home. They want to have a father, want to have a connection with him. Then they hook up with him and realize he ain't shh. It's like, what can I get out of this relationship with this dude? He's nothing. And worse than that, all my mom do is argue with the dude because he really ain't putting nothing in her life, nothing in our life. It's crazy. Now, the challenges that men like in their 20s face, like people aren't expecting you to figure it out in your 20s, but people are expecting you to have what do you call it? People are expecting you to have like a plan. Okay. People are expecting you to have like some direction, some sort of, I'm getting it together. They want to see you make a move. You don't have to have already made your move. They want to see you making some kind of move. It's in your 20s. Now, you still have youth on your side going for you, right? You still young, so you can pick up, a good chick still here or there just because you're young, just because youth itself is attractive. I want to applaud all the young men that's putting it together, understanding I'm not going to get caught up in hanging with friends. I'm not going to get caught up in trying to be, flashy. I'm going to go ahead and handle my business. I'm going to put this up, put that up. I'm going to learn good, proper spending habits. And then I'm going to step out, establish, honor my kingdom with the beautiful queen. Do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, get it together. So the challenges we face as men in our 20s, it's like, now, if you unfortunate enough to have been in the juvenile penile system, and then you're in your 20s now, it's rough. It's rough. Shooting it to you real, it's real rough. Let me tell you how rough it is. You have a felony, can't get the jobs, you feel the stigma, it's like, it seems like everybody's asking you if you have a record when you have that one felony. And I'm just talking about one. You can just have just one. Everybody's asking you. You been in jail before? You been locked up before? I've been there. So you kind of know, right? I don't want that to throw you off. It's just some of the challenges men face. Imagine being in your 20s and needing a job. Probably just had a kid or just made a kid, and you have a felony and you cannot find a decent job. Not one that pays enough for you to make a living. It's the challenges we face, part one, people. I'm telling you right now, teens to 20s, especially if you've been locked up, the challenges are huge. Ladies, understand this. Now, I'm telling you right now, be careful, ladies, of dealing with a guy that's young and he's the kind of young person that didn't have a dad growing up. Be very, very careful of those types, ladies. You don't want to try to be a dad for them. So many of you are doing it right now, but you don't want to try to be a dad for a young man that didn't have one. It's not going to work. Accepting that, loving, and doing it like that, but man, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna fade out so quickly, and usually it's ugly because you want to return on your investment, but it's not one to be found. 30s, let's go to the challenges men face in their 30s. Woo! Yes, in your 30s, people be expecting for you to kind of have your stuff together. They do. They expect you to have your stuff together. And not in the sense that you're all the way right, but that you're settled into one type of lifestyle or another. All right? One type of lifestyle or another. So if you're not settled into one type of lifestyle or another, then you're probably like very, very noticeable to like your family's on your tail. Any chick that you messing with, she's riding you. If you're not really settled into one type of lifestyle, trying to build either a business or your career field, get a promotion at your job, people know who you are and they're going to treat you as such. All right. So you don't want that. You want folks to to respect your hustle, respect your grind, right? I mean, that's what we all kind of want. In your 30s, people expect you to have your stuff together. So, ladies, men in their 30s, you really feeling the pressure to get something done. And that pressure busts pipes sometimes. It does. The crazy part about 30s is you feel like you're old and you over the hill and you should have done this. I should have done this because your 20s is gone now. All you can see now is getting older. So your 20s is gone. All you can see now is getting older. And you're like, man, it's over with. It doesn't mean it's over with, but you thinking that like, man, it's over with for me. But it's not. It's not, people. It's not over with. All right. Imagine this. Imagine being 30s and being African male, especially having felonies. Now, it depends on where you live at and housing costs and stuff. But y'all, what y'all don't really know is the difficulty with the problems and challenges that men face in their 30s is this: housing. I mean, depending on what community is, it can be ridiculously impossible almost for you, especially if you have a criminal background, to get housing on your own. And you can have a job. I was homeless for like, I don't know, 7 months. This is in Wisconsin. And I had a job. There are literally no housing programs out there for men. Whether you getting out of, because I didn't have just got out of jail or nothing like that. It was just impossible. I thought, man, I'm not messing with shorty in the month to move out. I thought it'd be relatively simple to go ahead and get an apartment somewhere. I got money. I'm making money. I got a job. It's like, you can go buy almost anything from Rent Center. You can go get, I'm telling you, depends on what the community is, they will block you out, people. So men in their 30s might have a little money or be willing to work and be willing to provide for them. And women, if he don't live by himself, I'm telling you, the challenges that men face, ladies, is difficult. It's difficult. That process, man, they'll block you out. I live in Dallas now, but in Madison, Wisconsin, do you know how difficult it was for me to get a place? And I have a job. The challenges men face, people. It's only part one. 40s. Woo! Don't get me started. If you ain't all the way right in your 40s, you are a joke. These are the challenges men face. Ladies, you don't have to emasculate me if I'm 40 and I don't have my stuff together. I haven't bought a home. I don't own my car. I'm still paying on it. I'm talking about you don't have to emasculate me. I know I'm behind. So now I have these intrinsic issues to deal with. I have to get myself motivated. I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and know I wasted my 20s and my 30s. I'm in my 40s. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to bag a bad chick. And you know what I'm saying? The challenges men face, ladies, they're serious. And I'm doing this to help both sides. Ladies, men are facing challenges. When you get with them or you like them, talk to them about how they're dealing with their challenges. Now, if you love a man, but he's not dealing with his challenges well, go ahead and click the link at the end, download the workbook, get him some help right now. I'll reach out to you. Let's go. I will coach him and lead him, give him some strategies, help him get that. You don't have to let go of him right away. Give him opportunity. This could be his final straw chance, but put him on the program. Help him take his first step up out of that life. If he's in his 40s, he's facing some serious intrinsic challenges. That means how he feels about himself. That's a huge thing to overcome. Every day, as a 40-something myself, I feel the pressure of looking at other men that were established that did it right in their 20s and their 30s. I know that I got to crawl before I walk, but I still see them, and it's still a challenge for me to accept where I am now. The challenges men face, people, the challenges. 50s. If you're 50 and have done nothing with your life, or you were doing too much, and so you didn't have life because you were locked up all the time, plenty of wrongfully convicted inmates get out late 40s, early 50s. Plenty. Did 20 years for crime they didn't commit. Do you know how that kills your soul? Let alone you get out. And if you watch the statistics, the state be cutting deals like, just claim you were guilty of this and we'll let you go right now. You have to fight it for 3 more years. So people popping out, yeah, but they popping out with that felony. The challenge is men face. If a man is 50 and he doesn't have it together, trust me, he is invisible. Society doesn't recognize him. If he's dealing with a woman, she's treating him like a for real. Now, if it's his crib and she living with him, that's different. But I'm telling you right now, if you're 50 and you're still trying to figure it out, you are invisible. You're out of there. So I'm going to get to that point. If you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, and you realize that what I'm saying is true, or you know somebody, you have to click the link in the description. Come to the webinar this weekend. I'm going to do some teaching out of my mind. But for young men, 20s, teens, 20s, 30s, if you didn't have a father in the home, you definitely automatically qualify for the First Step Online Coaching Program. Gotta join it. And here's what I'm going to say about this. The challenges men face when we're trying to do our own thing. You see, I didn't mention women at all except to say if you're with a person like that now. In your 20s and 30s, men make the mistake, mostly that look like me, of thinking that the woman is the answer. It's like a urban legend, fable, a urban myth. What they call them? I can't think of the name right now. It's like an urban myth, right? It's like a fable. It's like a fairy tale. But somebody's telling young men a good woman is the answer. Bonnie and Clyde. You meet that down bottom bleep, and you're good. That's what they thinking. That's the wrong answer. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Young man, teens, 20s, 30s. A woman, as far as your plan to be a man, to get it cracking at teens, 20s, and 30s, all she can do is add liability. All she can do. She's going to have you worrying about who she's dealing with. She gets pregnant by, you got to worry about that kid to take care of. If y'all not really having a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? It's stressful. Nothing but a liability to a young man trying to build his life up. And I'm saying that to save a lot of kids from being born and coming to this world without their dad by just saying that. Fellas, I'm telling you, if you young, you have to know how to tell a woman, like, look, shorty, this is what it is. I'll rock with you, but I'm not taking this condom off. No offense, I just don't trust you or know you like that. And I don't want you to have control over me having a child just yet because I haven't established my kingdom. Don't shoot the messenger. I want to keep it 100, which I want to keep it real. Oh, I didn't have my background. My bad, y'all. I didn't have my background lit up. There we go. Wonder why it was so dark in here. Now I'm sparkling. Now I'm making moves. The challenges men face. Young men, I'm telling you, hanging out with a female, learning how to have that emotional attachment to a certain degree, going to the movies, holding hands, having special moments, possibly having sex. But let me tell you right now, before you think about latching on to somebody, letting somebody latch on to you, fellas, understand it's nothing but liability. Taibu Muad'Dib, what are you saying? It's nothing but liability. Nothing. And y'all like, oh, he's trying to quote Kevin Samuels. He's trying. No, I'm not. I'm not. That's not what I'm on at all. That brother put things out there in a way that nobody could put but him. Awesome. What I'm saying is this. I'm trying to keep it simple, keep it real. Nothing, she's nothing, fellas, she's going to be nothing but liability in your life. And oh, they'll shoot you money. They'll do all the things to hook you in. They'll buy you clothes. It's like you want to get close to somebody, but you don't really have anything to offer as far as a man is concerned. If she's putting that much into your life to where you like, oh yeah, she a down one, she a real one, she a rider. I'm telling you right now, with women, like I said last night, not last night, not before last, it's all about game. So they see you don't have it together as a man. They see that you have no purpose, you're not going anywhere. They see these things. So if they're still rocking with you, what are they doing? They're grooming you to be what they want you to be. Now, since a woman don't know nothing about manhood, and you can see how pathetic that looks when you see them trying, just keeping it real. A woman knows nothing about manhood. I'm telling you something right now. I'm telling you, you have to get in the circle of other men. You do. About manhood. A woman can teach you business. She can teach you how to sing. She can teach you she can educate you. I'm talking about real rap. When it comes to being a man, standing up and being a man, what can she tell you? What experience does she have being a man? I'll wait. Nothing but liability. It's the challenges that men face. The challenges that men face. So, I had a good time today. Really emotional. What's going on? How you feeling, kid? Really emotional right now because men face so great challenges. Women, y'all don't understand us enough. What's going on, Bishop Mac? Y'all don't understand the challenges that men face. So y'all like give us a hard time too. If you like a guy, you really into him, don't give him a hard time. Talk to him about his challenges. If you don't feel equipped to help him with his challenges, I'm telling you, click on the link in the description. I got this big webinar come up. It's only $25. Y'all want to jump in there. Y'all want to get right. I'm gonna get some training, get some teaching, offer you some strategies. Man, it's awesome. I'm excited about it. I want to hold y'all late, but I'm telling you, the challenges that men face, they're real. I broke it down. Teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I broke it down. Men face challenges. Men face mountains size challenges. Huge challenges. Just want you guys to know that I'm not going to rest until a great number of you overcome your challenge. I'm not going to rest until a great number of you live the life that you believe you should be living. All right. Taibu Muad'Dib. Let's go. You already know what it is. Yeah, man. Hey. Hear you, brother. You already know. Let's get right. Yes, sir. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I hope, man. I wish we gonna get Bishop on here pretty soon. Look, it's so cold. The challenges men face. It's so cold that looky here. We try to shoulder it, ladies, and don't say nothing about it. If you ready to take a man and you want to fixer upper him, he's a fixer upper, you want to fix. I'm telling you, talk to him about the challenges that he's facing. It's gonna blow his mind. It's gonna blow his mind. And then be his peace, then be his helpmeet. Say, baby, overcome these challenges together. I got you. I can't do it for you. I won't do it for you. You just get started on it. I'll be right here for you. Shout out to all the sisters out there that's like, yeah. Taibu Muad'Dib. I'm gonna go ahead and get this for y'all, man. We're gonna bring it out to sing everybody then. Because this is a hot song. I would rap for y'all, but one of my devices is about to super die. There it is. Let's get it right. Don't miss the Heat versus the Nuggets tomorrow. Don't miss that. Woo! That's gonna be a beast. Yeah. Got it. All right. Let's do
it. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker. The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your paper, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get it. Go. Go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors.
Out here in these streets,
International businessman.
it's amazing me
Can't believe in freedom.
that they still don't know.
Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready.
All right, Tywin with D. I'm not afraid. I gave it to y'all on the real. These are challenges that men face. Part one. We'll go deeper into it in part two. Then I will bring in some supporting material. Just have to understand, ladies, men are facing challenges. Talk to them about their challenges. We want to open up about our challenges. That's the assessment. When God sends you a help me, we want you to help us deal with our challenges. We do. All right. Fellas, you're going to face some challenges. If you don't have the right strategies, hit me up. I got you. We'll link you. We'll tap you in for real. All right. That's the show.